welcome to the second live session of NPTEL Principles of NPTEL Engineering. Um, so today we will discuss on the organization structure which are developed, uh, what are the roles, what are the different functions, how which groups are assigned, and what are different kinds of responsibilities. So we'll start with the questions.
This works for resolving the technological issues related with the product or manufacturing and the major thing is in R&D function we have like to produce more and more using the lesser input by some breakthrough technologies. Like we need to develop newer technologies which may be in some form of breakthrough technologies, and this is mostly used in research areas. Next, let's move on to the next question. Industrial laws and patent filing are related to a function. Okay. Yes. Yes, this is a very very easy question. And where do we need patent? I just want to highlight that part. We need patents in mostly medical field and technology intensive organization, and patents are needed to be filed to protect the various business interest and professional interest. Here I want to mention that mostly patents, like we use patents in various medical field and technology intensive organization where various like breakthrough technologies are developed, and patents need to be filed in order to protect those business interests and professional interests. Also, in the last question, I want to put a like it, like R&D, as we discussed in the last question, it's it's helpful in development of new technologies and resolving their issues. And in R&Ds also, we like a patent plays a very important role in majorly in research and development. Let's move on to the next question. The futuristic organizational structure should have features of which of the following? Okay. Yes, it's the correct answer. D. But apart from this, okay. No. Well, D is the correct answer. D is the correct answer. Well, in like futuristic organizational structure, let's discuss what is that. A futuristic organizational structure should have various features like response to customer, short design to market cycle, first time quality, personalized customer service, absorption of newer technologies, need to be creative and innovative, and expected delivery. So, like, I'll just write down briefly what all points are there. Response to customers, short short design to market cycle, first time quality, personalized customer service, absorption of newer technologies, need to be creative and innovative, and expected delivery. So now we'll briefly discuss what all these points are. Response to customer, like it is basically if any organizational structure is to change. So we should, yes. Yeah. I'm just going through all the points. Yes. So I'll start with the order response to customer. So if any organizational structure is to change, then we should what should be kept in mind? Uh, let some people have roles, responsibility, authorities in such a way that response to the customer is fast. Whenever there is a complaint, whenever there is a adverse like review regarding a product and or service, then it should be addressed appropriately so that in future customers are not dissatisfied with the product and services of the organization. Next is short design to market cycle. Like since as we know the designs are changing very fast and market conditions are very dynamic, there is a demand for the newer products, large number of the varieties and each product, and there are a large number of varieties and each product and the variety those may not be able to survive for long. That is why we need newer designs which should be developed time to time and should be launched in the market, and they must be made readily available in the market in the shortest possible time. And what i I hope the one who had doubt it's clear. So next is first time quality. Like we do not get much time. Yeah, great. So first time quality means like sometimes we do not get much time because duration for which a product which will survive when the market is very short, and because of that whatever we are making, that it must be made of the required quality so that it is able to have a grip in the market and it can get established. So it is important that whatever is being made in the first time itself, it should have the requisite quality, and it should appeal to the customers. And whenever we get the negative feedback about that any new product, then we should try we should avoid that negative feedback. Next is personalized customer service. So it is like as we discussed previously, as we discussed previously, so that even if there are some issues, they should be addressed as early as possible. Yeah, sure. Short design to market cycle. See, in the market, the designs are changing very fast. So we know that market conditions are very dynamic. So whenever there is a demand for the new things, new products, or there are large number of varieties, and each product and the variety is not able to survive for long. So in that case, whatever new designs are being developed, they should be launched in the market and they should be made readily available in the market in the shortest possible time. That means short design to market cycle. Like the newer designs should be made as soon as possible in the market. They should be released as soon as possible in the market. So next is, I hope it's clear. Okay. Next is absorption of newer technologies. As we know, when the things are changing very fast, so technologies are changing, products are changing, and the varieties in which the number of units to be made are also increasing. So it should be made sure that it should be made possible that there should be absorption of the newer technologies. So like we should be uh, at par or ahead of what is going on in the market, so that our products are better available in the market. Next is need to be creative and innovative. Well, it's pretty clear that it any product which should be which has to be launched in the market, it can really match with the imagination of the customers. Next is expected delivery. It's pretty simple that we should need to deliver the things on time as per the need. Otherwise, despite of having a very good quality and low cost, if things are not delivered on time, then the customers might get dissatisfied. So these are some of the things which organizational structure should look for while designing the organizational structures with regard to the retention of the customers, having the, so that we can have increase in demand of the product and also we can have a good grip in the market. Okay, so next, let's move on to the next question. Which out of these are the features of the line organization? I'll put this as a poll question. Features of the line organization. Okay, D. Some people have answered D. Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, you can attempt, right? There's no such marking and everything. So just attempt. Anything what you feel like correct or wrong. I'll just wait for 1 minute more. Okay. So the correct answer is C. Well, we'll discuss briefly about this. The features of the line organization are, these are the following features of the line organization: vertical, authority, delegation, good, good control, less specialization, slow decision making. Now, we will briefly discuss about all these points. So, uh, what what is vertical? Vertical as the structure, it is the vertical structure. This means that there are so many layers where each layer will be having so many authorities and responsibilities. So like for fast response, most of the time the authority is relegated to lower levels so that the decision can be taken in the light of the set of objectives and goals of the organization. So That means the last option is not correct. That is, it is a vertical structure. Again, then is authority delegation. In this case, mostly the reporting is single and the structure is hierarchical. This is one another feature of the line organization. And next is good control. So the control is good when reporting is single and the structure is hierarchical. So since the authority delegation is single, it's hierarchical structure. So the control is good. Less specialization. This means that manpower will be specialized in a very small aspect of some work, and the use of specialization across the functions is equally distributed. It's very specialized oriented. And slow decision making. Well, decision making in this type of organization is slow primarily because of the presence of so many layers in this kind of the vertical or hierarchical structure. So that is why all, since it is less specialization, slow decision making, vertical structure, the only point which satisfies the answer is hierarchical structure. Yes, someone asked a question. What is authority delegation? Okay. See, in this case, we know the vertical structure has a hierarchical structure, vertical structure. There are many layers. So, a single person would be reporting to a single person, some specific person. Since the reporting is structured, so that means that authority delegation is a feature of this type of organization. So, in this sort of authority delegation, the reporting is single and the structure is hierarchical. This is what we mean by authority delegation. Okay, next, let's move on to the next question. The decline of product life cycle after the maturity stage occurs due to which of the following? I'll wait for the answer. Yes. Yes. Yeah. D is the correct answer. Well, yeah, I'll be explaining it. After a product reaches maturity stage, we need to find out what are the variables leading to the decline in the demand of the product. Like why the customers are not buying the product. The reasons may be obsolete technology. Obsolete technology means technology which has become old, obsolete technology, better options available, better and cheaper options available, availability of better quality products, and also increase of competition in the market. That is, it's already written in the option. So what is the main like main agenda is what is the solution to all these problems? Sorry. Yeah. What is the solution? The solution modify or renew the product through the incorporation of suitable technology, design models, providing the product at the competitive price of reasonably good qualities and better quality products than the ones available in the market from the competitors. Okay, so so in this question we also learned about what is the solution which is required when there is a decline in the product life cycle after the maturity stage. So let's move on to the next question. Yes. Custom design product strategies lead. See, this is a very important question. So just go through it and we'll discuss any of doubt. Custom design product strategy leads to which of the following? High profit margin, insensitive to rapid change, cost is important, focus on quality and delivery on time. A, C, okay. Take your time in answering, no hurry. See, we have three types of product strategy, as we already know: custom designed, highly standardized, and mixed strategy. So, here our question is custom designed. So, custom design strategy means industry providing specific needs as per the customer needs. So, the correct option is C. That is, first, high profit margin and focus on quality and delivery time on time. So why? Let's just understand like what is custom design product strategy. Custom specification as per customer needs. Example we can take in spacecraft, aircraft, capital goods, power system, components like turbines or construction of the houses. So here there is a uniquely designed and manufactured according to the need of the customer. Not available in inventory. That is, it is not usually stocked up or kept as a store. Focus is on quality, uniqueness, timely delivery of the products. Next is very sensitive to change in design. Cost is not very important, so it leads to high profit margin. Okay, so this is the reason. So seeing all these options, we know that it is very sensitive to rapid change. We need to constantly upgrade our designs and everything according to the customer or industry or whomever we are supplying. And so that is why the cost is not important. Here we are focusing on the quality and timely delivery of the product. So that is why we have option 1 and 4. These two are wrong. Very sensitive to change in design. Okay. So this means, see, like these the custom design products are not manufactured for the stocks, so these are not available in inventory. So like our focus is on the uniqueness of the product, and like it should be constantly upgrading to the industry, to the current needs of the current needs or trends of the customer or the market. So that is why it is very sensitive to change in designs. Like we know, like as just let's take a example of a mobile phone. We know, like every 1 or 2 months we get some new designs, new features, um, cu- new specifications and everything. So in this case it's very sensitive for changing design. So in Yes, yes, with respect to the customer or their any industry, industry specific needs. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. The supervisory structure is required at a lower level in process focused organization for which of the following? You can type the answer in the chat box. Yes. Yes. Option C is the correct answer. Well, supervisor structure is required. Like we'll just discuss it. The lower level in the organizational structure, in a process-focused organizational structure, basically we have the supervisors. These supervisors have the expertise as per the function. Like some have expertise in machining, casting, welding, etc. So these supervisors have expertise in different functions. Firstly, they have the specialization expertise in particular field. Secondly, they are expected to coordinate and supervise for effective use of resources. So these supervisors will be coordinating the efforts of staffs and workers for effective use of resources in terms of material, man and machines, so that they can really give the output as per the targets of the organization. So just write down a few points. And we also know this like in a process focused organization structure, the lower level it is a supervisor, middle level it is a manager, and top level it is the plant manager, including the who majorly observes all the support function. Yes, this is the correct answer. I just write out the points. Firstly, specialization and expertise in a particular field. Secondly, expected to coordinate and supervise for effective use of resources, coordinating the efforts of staffs I think it got erased, so no worries. We'll move on to the next question. Anyways, we have discussed this. This is the correct answer. So, the next question is, at the top level in process focused organization, the plant manager is responsible for which of the following? Yes. Yes, D is the correct answer. The plant manager and other like involved, they are responsible for support functions like material control, quality control, industrial engineering, sort of, product engineering, maintenance, manufacturing, purchase. These are all uh, all the functions for which a plant manager is responsible for. Functions for which a plant manager is responsible for. Okay. So, were you all able to access the last week's PDF or video? Like anyone who has done the last week's uh, session, was it available?
Yes, ma'am. They have included a special column in the courses,
Okay.
like live
Okay.
session.
Acha, acha. Okay, 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 great. So yes, this question we discussed. The next question: advantages of a matrix organizational structure. So this was one of our discussion in the last class even. Yeah, which out of all these are the advantages of a matrix organizational structure? Any answers? Yes. Yes. A is the correct answer. Yes. So here I'll discuss in details regarding the see, first is the correct answer A. Here in matrix level organization, each project will have independent policies and procedures. So, whenever there is any need of any input or need of changing for the betterment of the project or better response to the customers, giving better response to the customers, authorities and responsibilities are shared and since rapid response to change needed or if any issue is there can be addressed easily, so rapid resolution of conflicts. So it's pretty clear. Just like I'll just briefly discuss, like, see here in each project we'll have independent policies and procedures. So obviously in line of the reason or mission of the organization, each project is independent in terms of the policies and the procedures. So whenever there is need of any input or need of changing for the betterment of the project or for giving the better response to the customers, we follow this matrix organizational structure. Thus there, like, we know that there is one project manager for each project, so he or she is in a position to give better response to different functional groups. So here the rapid response to the change needed or if any issue is there can be addressed very easily. So there is also, so in similar way there is rapid resolution of conflicts. However, well, here comes the disadvantages, for which we have the next question. The conflict between the project managers occurs in the matrix organizational structure because of which of the following? Yes, it's C. Yes, C is the correct answer. So let's understand what does ambiguity of roles mean. This means this means always some kind of confusion regarding who is more important and who is to be reported. Since here is existence of dual reporting, it leads to ambiguity of roles and responsibilities. Okay. Next is what do we mean by multidirectional flow of information. Here, people feel that they do not have any control over the situation. This is a demoralizing thing where people are not sorry where people are not happy with the situation and thus organizational politics prevails significantly. So, this was about the disadvantage of matrix organizational structure. Like, uh, we can also say that at some point people are not sure about their professional growth. See, the dual reporting is there a problem. Like, dual reporting, this leads to ambiguity to the role, and this leads to conflicts between the project managers as well as the functional managers. So there is a possibility for the conflict, and why there is a need. So there is a need for the close watch of balance of powers or the authority between the product of the functional and product managers. Also, multi-directional flow, people do not have any control over the situation. Thus, because of this, the organizational politics prevails. So, and like we can also say in some way that because same functional group may be working, providing the support to different projects, so there can be the bias with regard to the kind of support or priority that is being given to the different projects as for the interest of the functional groups. So the changing priorities as per the functional group's needs. So as per the thinking process within the functional group, there can be bias between the different priorities in the kind of structure for the different kind of projects, which may not be a very healthy situation for the growth of the organization. So that is it. Um, Recorded videos. It's, I think someone among you said that it's in a separate column. Live session, recorded videos, sample problems in your course page. You can refer that. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. I hope this is very clear. So that is why it's in matrix organization structure, as we know from the previous question here, that there is a faster resolution of conflicts and all have authorities and responsibilities like several project managers. Only this is the disadvantage. Let's move on to the next question. According to product life cycle, in which order should the organizational structure be followed? So this is a very good question. All of you can attempt, and we can discuss very particularly about this. Yeah. Okay. Some answers are there. D. Many are giving D. Okay. Yes. D is the correct answer. As we know that a product life cycle, there are four stages: entry stage, growth stage, entry stage. The screen is visible, right? Okay, okay, wait. 1 second. Yeah. Yes. It's visible right now. Yeah. Okay. So, yes, the fourth option is the correct answer. Yes. So, initially, first is the process one, then is the mixed, then is the product. So, for the process where large variety of products are to be manufactured, and those are few in numbers initially, in number. For the mixed product strategy, things are produced now in batches. And here it is combination of both product and process. And for the product focused, it is this is followed after after product reaches maturity level, or we find that the volume or sales has come down. Yes. I just want to briefly discuss little bit more on this. See, um, in the growth stage, we have some intermediate stages. Growth is the second stage. Here, the volumes are of the intermediate, then, like, we produce the things in batches. So, for dealing with this kind, we have a particular term, job shop, where large varieties of the products are to be manufactured, which are few in numbers. This is when the process focused organizational structure is developed. In between, when the numbers increase, things are produced in batches. So, here in this case, we have the moderate numbers as well as the variety. Earlier, the variety was high and the numbers were less. Now, slowly, what happens as we move from growth stage to maturity stage, in between that, the moderate variety becomes moderate and numbers also. That is the stage of the mixed product strategy. Further, with the increase of the growth, where we find when we find that we will not be able to sustain the variety, the variety is reduced and we go for the product focused organizational structure. Here, the continuous production is done. So that's it. Next, let's move on to the next question. Last question. Which of the following are included in a mixed strategy product? You can write, you can type the option. The which of the following, like whichever you feel which is appropriate. Okay. D. Mm-hmm. Well, the correct answer is A and D both. See, this is also mixed. This is also mixed product strategy. This is high standardized products, and this is custom designed product. So, well, so see, in a mixed product strategy, we know that we'll have the design changes very fast. To deal with the fast changing design conditions of the moderate volume, moderate variety kind of the products, we use the mixed product strategy. But with the design change respective, in a custom design product, also it is sensitive to change. But a standardized products, they are not sensitive to change. So, like we can also give an example for car manufacturer. Like there are various requirements: small size, mid size, big size, large size. Then each category it will be offering the various designs, and these models and designs will keep on changing very rapidly. Again, we can same thing goes for computers, mobile phones, everything. These are very sensitive to design change. Design changes very fast, so it's a crucial point for the mixed product strategy. And yes, obvious, the cost quality requirements are moderate. Not like cost is not very high criteria, like in case of highly standardized products, and the quality is not quite as high as in case of custom design products. So this is the difference. In custom design products, the quality is very high, but here our quality requirement is not that high. But in standardized products, the cost requirement, it should be at a very minimal cost. The competition is very less, very more. So that's it. That's it for today's session. Any doubts from your side? I hope these questions were clear.
Ma'am, can you tell me about the sensitive to change and the flexibility part? Please repeat.
Yes, yes, yes. Obvious. Yes, sure, sure, sure. See, see. Design change, sensitivity change. See, in a sensitivity change, this means the design, it is susceptible to change very fast. So in this category, what happens, like as I gave you, like there is a fast changing design conditions of the moderate volume, moderate variety kind of products. What happens is like, let us take example of a phone. Like here, the design changes very fast. Now the next one is like our manufacturing system. It must be flexible for the changing design requirement. So then we have new continuous evolving design changes. So the manufacturing system should be equally flexible. So we need to meet that criteria. But like as we have two other strategies also, custom and highly
Yeah.
standardized. So custom strategy we have, it is also sensitive to change, but in the highly standardized products, like the basic products, those are not so much sensitive to change.
Sensitive. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
Oh, okay, ma'am.
Okay, sure. Thank you. Any other doubts?
No, no, not.
Okay, then we'll end the session. Thank you all for attending the session. We'll get all the like last time. This time we'll also upload the PDF. I think that were you able to access the PDF version of these notes? Where was it available? Okay. We'll make sure that this is available for the last time and this time itself. It will be easy for everyone, all of us. So, um, so let's meet next week, same time. And yes, next week, like numerical part is being started. So it will be better if we just like all of us can go through the lectures and be ready with the numerical part. Where we'll get, I did not know. Yeah. Manoj, what are you talking like? Which lectures? I think the PDF was not uploaded. We'll be uploading it, and video. It's in a different tab in the course page. So okay, let's end the session. Thank you all for attending the session. Let's meet next week. Okay, you can log off. Thank you.